And I thought, like, when he go to jail, I was just gonna be like, all right, cool, great. But then,
Furthermore, I thought like when he go to prison, you realize I was about to resemble okay, cool, extraordinary, however. At that point, might I at any point cuss on TMZ? Sure damnation mother no Sean Rock's new Instagram post has set the web ablaze. The 24-year-old rapper known for her turbulent relationship with Jonathan Jamal Watchman, otherwise known as Blueface, imparted a contacting preview to her child Christine Malone jar subtitled, "We hanging tight for daddy yet?" rather than getting compassion rock off. Confronted a blast of analysis from fans who blamed her for being gullible in light of Rock's post. Fans didn't keep down their viewpoints. One analyst, repeating the opinion of many, brought up the grandmama, said how you calling him daddy, and he don't allow you to child call him daddy. One more client communicated disappointment, marking Rock's activities as an absence of mindfulness, genuine meaning of when you don't understand your war. It seems like the web isn't becoming involved with Rock's conviction on that Blueface actually cherishes her and will get back to her after his time in the slammer. This isn't the initial time Rock and Blueface's relationship has created a ruckus. The known for their hit or miss sentiment beginning around 2020 invited their kid in 2023 and picked to co-parent as closest companions anyway. Dramatization resulted when Rock's ex Ronnie guaranteed paternity of the kid, prompting a chaotic public question. She's at the house. His father is there. I'm trusting that do doesn't transform into one more aggressive behavior at home, or some likeness thereof yet. When things couldn't get any more warm, Blueface's mom chose to step into the ring, conveying a scorching catastrophe for Rock and uncovering a cruel reality about her future, with Blueface in a restrictive meeting with TMZ. Blueface's mom, Carissa Saffel, didn't mince her words. She pummeled Rock as guileless and blamed her for residing in a dreamland where Blueface still focused on her, and it's simply not giving. It's a wreck. It's a hot wreck. As per Carissa, Blueface never adored Rock. He only involved her as a brief, emotionally supportive network. While he's detained, we should speak plainly here. Blue never adored that young lady. She's a simpleton clutching misleading expectation. Carissa proclaimed, her voice trickling with scorn. She further suggested that Rock was hallucinating to think Blueface would get back to her whenever he's delivered. He has his life and she really wants to awaken and smell the espresso. Blue has continued on. She added, ruling out translation, Carissa's ruthless trustworthiness has sent shockwaves through virtual entertainment, leaving fans pondering the real essence of Rock and Blueface's relationship. Will Shake heed Carissa's recommendation? Lastly, continue on. Or is she bound to grip to bogus expectations? We got another last opportunity for myself, and I got another last opportunity for him. So that is that this most recent conflict between ChriseanRock and Carissa Saffel isn't an oddball occurrence. It's essential for a long-standing quarrel between the two ladies, described by enmity and public disagreements. Carissa has never been timid about her hatred for Rock, frequently taking advantage of any chance to deprecate and sabotage their relationship or scarcity. In that department has been wild from the beginning, with Carissa reliably depicting Rock as a sharp gatecrasher in Blueface's life. So you believe she should leave? Perhaps I would cherish for her to find another person's kid to play with. I would adore for her to go get another man. As of late, pressures raised when Rock revealed a stunning new tattoo, a rambling version of Blue Countenance's cup shot all over Carissa, burned through no time in bludgeoning Rock's choice, calling it totally insane, and communicating mistrust that Rock would take such measures to gather consideration. Carissa's response wasn't just about the tattoo, it was a sign of her well-established disdain towards Rock and her apparent control of Blueface. My child isn't intellectually fit to assist her with unloading all of that stuff. She has a ton continuing yet. The dramatization didn't stop there. Carissa's most recent T8 on Instagram Live displayed her steadfast position against Rock, blaming her for wanting passing for her and communicating her craving to cut off all binds with her and Blueface's turbulent relationship. This public eruption highlights the hostile distinctions among Rock and Carissa, portraying two ladies secured in an unpleasant fight seemingly forever. She playing with us, and afterward on when he forget where he came from again, as strains between Christian Stone and Carissa Sold arrive at an edge of boiling over. Fans are separated over the credibility of Carissa's anxiety for her child's prosperity. While some feel for Carissa's evident maternal senses, others estimate that her inspirations may be more self-serving than unselfish for sure. In the midst of the turmoil, murmurs flow past, proposing that Carissa's public eruptions are energized by a craving for consideration and pertinence, as opposed to veritable worry. For Blueface, pundits highlight Carissa's set of experiences of utilizing her child's distinction for individual addition, referring to her inclusion in different media appearances and unscripted TV drama adventures. They contend that her new remarks in regards to Blueface's heartfelt possibilities with Megan the Steed are one more endeavor to embed herself into the spot. Light, after all, what better method for guaranteeing proceeded with significance than by partner with perhaps of the most smoking name in the music business? I never realized that individuals accept that I knew that, and I believe that perhaps they had it rashly, yet they certainly need to revive that. Besides, Carissa's unexpected change in concentration towards Megan D. Steed causes a commotion among cynics. While she professes to have Blueface's well-being on a basic level, some inquiry whether her abrupt PT energy for Megan's true capacity as a better half for her child is certifiable or key. Might Carissa at any point utilize Megan's star power as a way to lift Blueface's status and secure future open doors for her, as well as her family? No doubt. And this moment, Megan's sort of going through a ton with Nikki and all that. They will be wonderful to hold each other up. They're both tall and shrewd. And I feel like that in the midst of twirling hypothesis, one thing stays clear: Carissa's vision for her child's future with Megan B. Steed is covered in vulnerability, while she portrays heartfelt capers through Europe and the chance of a joint unscripted TV drama adventure. The truth of Megan's sentiments towards Blueface stays obscure until any authority affirmation arises. Carissa's fantasies for her child's adoration life remain immovably dug in the domain of living in Fantasyland. That is the reason I believe that he should be with my girl in regulation, Megan the Steed. I'm now showing it. She's next out, took care of business. Her head's perfectly located. In the meantime, the ball is currently in Megan the Steed's court. As quite possibly of the most sought-after craftsman in the business, her choice to engage Carissa's recommendation could have broad ramifications for both Blueface and her herself. Will Megan respond Carissa's expectations and consider leaving on a heartfelt excursion with Blueface? Or will she select to avoid the dramatization encompassing his own life? Yet in the midst of the whirling show encompassing Christian Stone and Carissa Saffold, another stunner has dropped kindness of Blueface's new fire. Bonnie L., the hopeful rapper known for her stretch on Blue Young Ladies Club and her wild connection with the That Is My Daddy rapper, has as of late stood out as truly newsworthy, with stunning disclosures about Blueface's sentiments towards Christian Stone. So you all are so befuddled and looking out for his reaction. You won't get a reaction since he with me. He don't with Cranle. Ike, that he needs to utilize that Bonnie Lash, who arose as an unmistakable figure in Blueface's life during his continuous prison sentence, has pronounced her adoration for the rapper, as well as professed to expect his kid in a progression of virtual entertainment post. Bonnie imparted private minutes to Blueface and alluded to the approaching appearance of their fourth kid, leaving fans in dismay. I am apprehensive. Bonnie inscription, a clasp displaying her developing child. Knock Blueface child stay tuned. The disclosures sent shockwaves through virtual entertainment, with fans guessing about the ramifications of Blueface's growing family and the possible effect on his relationship with Christian Stone. Yet truly, I would rather not go no place. I need my man, I need him. Yet Bonnie's sensation didn't stop there. In a real meeting, she dug into the complexities of her relationship with Blueface, revealing insight into his actual sentiments towards Christian Stone, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Bonnie guaranteed that Blueface held on to no certified fondness for Christian, and saw her as just a pawn in his game. She went further to propose that Blueface controlled Chrisean for dramatization, involving her as an advantageous prop in their common unscripted TV drama. Better believe it, he really wants to utilize her. He needs to sell and advance Insane and Love 3. As for Bonnie, Keeson's faithful dedication to Blueface was only a veneer arranged by the rapper to keep up with importance and workup discussion in her eyes. Christine's eagerness to tattoo Blueface's cup shot all over was a frantic offered for consideration, symbolic of her off-track confidence in their relationship. Come on, duh. He realized he really wants to utilize her. He let me know he planned to call her, and in the midst